Dear Diary, today the manor was invaded, attacked, violated like a loud FaceTime in a public toilet. I awoke from my pre-nap to a gentle munching sound wafting through the house. Rising to investigate, to my surprise, I found it was coming from a dastardly mouse, gently gnashing on a crumb of rosemary and sea salt focaccia in the living room. I assumed him to be a tasteful vagrant, as Colin and the local mouse cadre have held to the treaty of the bin shed since 23. He turned, suddenly spilling sunlight onto his rambunctious, nibbly cheeks. It was Colin, the absolute snollygoster. Honestly, you cannot have an honest parley without principles, Colin. I coiled like a viper in a velvet dressing gown. But just as I prepared to launch and dispatch this treaty-breaking focaccia fondler, the short man burst in, misplaced confidence clinging to him like a wet post-it note on a pigeon. He instantly spotted Colin, shrieked and leapt with all the grace of a Labrador in a tutu onto the sofa. Colin, now more alert than an 80s stockbroker insider trading at 4 a.m., made his break for freedom. Like a scene from The Fast and the Furriest, I gave chase. He darted under the sofa. I followed in hot pursuit, leaping onto the sofa, and springboarded off the short man's right nipple at full claw, with all the power of Gillian Anderson suggestively winking at the camera. The sound that escaped his mouth could have been bottled and sold as a vintage 2020 Pinot Grievance. Opens with notes of panic, hits the palate like a tax demand in a birthday card, and ends on a bold finish of regret. But the pièce de résistance? As I launched away, a feline neo, I caught his face mid-nipple-gripple contortion, tilting up and to the right like a turgid watermelon falling off a wall in slow motion. The shriek that permeated the air was a cross between midnight foxes in throes of passion and a fighter jet fly past. Majestic. I landed behind the sofa. Colin had, in fact, escaped. Unfortunate, but bearable. I soldier on.